Hello everyone, welcome to Analysistrends. I'm Rupam. I'm currently a business analyst. In this video, we are going to understand how do you assess requirement changes, which is chapter 5.4 in the Babok. In the previous video, we have understand how do we trace requirements. We have downloaded the requirement traceability metrics from the BA concepts page. And when we go into the trace requirements, we have understood that how we can able to trace all the requirements here. And there is a template at the bottom where you can go and download the requirement traceability metrics and trace the requirements. And if you haven't watched the video, please do watch the video. It's at the bottom of every section. Going back to the main page in order to understand how do we actually uh, assess the requirement changes. So stay along with me till the end and we're gonna cover the chapter number 5.5th chapter of this topic 5.4 assess requirement changes. Basically, uh, requirement changes comes into picture. Understand that we are working for one of the project where there are a lot of changes happening within the project, and now you need to be as a BA, you need to be actually evaluating and assessing those proposed changes. So the purpose here is you are evaluating the proposed changes. You need to also analyze the new needs and solutions because those changes, whatever comes into picture, need to be assessed and also analyze new needs. Let's take an example. Let's say you're working for a car website development project and you got to know in the first requirement that you want to just show the sedan class car on the main page, and after the development have been completed there was a change request that you also need to add the SUV and compact SUV cars as well on the website. So to do that, you also need to make sure that what would the existing design look like, what kind of impact that particular UI would face because of the section changes, the images changes, the kind of view or the kind of view we already have on the website is moreover for sedan, not for the CVs or compact SUVs. Now the main thing here is that changes might affect the previous changes, right? And that would also be a point that you need to assess that in order to make sure that how convenient it is for someone to change it and accept that and evaluate the proposed changes. So we understand that, and next is input. So input, we already got the proposed change. What is the strategy? Who are the stakeholders that are asking for the change, and what is the regulations that actually need to follow for the proposed change? Now requirements assessed for impact and design evaluated by change impact. So requirements and design, whatever we already have maintained, that are actually considered here as an input. Elements assess formality. Now based on data significance and governance, we maintain the assessment, right? And we do a predictive or formal or adaptive less formal approach based on formality level. Impact analysis, we evaluate change effect. Definitely we evaluate that change effect in order to make sure that why this change has been made. Is a change has been made due to the benefit or cost or impact or schedule or urgency, right? And then impact resolution. Let's stakeholder decide how what was the impact or what does impact comes to picture. So stakeholder need to make a decision there, and we need to document and communicate to everyone. Next is the guidelines and tools. How can you manage or evaluate or assess the changes? By any of these guidelines would help you to in order to find out respective decisions. The techniques here I mentioned here are basically moreover the high level techniques where you can use to make sure the changes are being accurately evaluated. All the stakeholders are included because some or other way you are informing everyone at the end regarding the changes. The output here is requirement assessment and design assessment. So change recommendation is already made and design change recommendation is already made. So those two changes are being those two output are being considered as an output for assess requirement changes. So this is all about assessing requirement changes as a simple example, and please go through with a high level again in the Babok. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.